Hey guys, welcome back to my Adobe 3ds Max tutorials. Today I'll be looking at how to create and export an animation using AutoKey. So first thing we want to do is set up a scene, and I've gone with a view analysis using a mock-up floor plan I have, an OmniLight, and I went through the process behind that in one of my earlier episodes. So to create this, first thing we want to do is create an OmniLight, but for now we'll work in the floor plan view. So we'll select our OmniLight and we'll place it where we want our animation to start. So I'll just show you the floor plan. It's just pretty open floor plan with rooms here and then windows through there and two stations here. So go back into the floor plan and turn our OmniLight back on, and we'll set it up to start off here. So next thing you want to do is select the AutoKey button at the bottom, and you can see a timeline sort of pops up at the bottom here. And we can use time configuration to select how many, or the end time. So for this animation, we'll pick 150. I think that should be good. And here you can see the 150's changed on our slider. First thing we're going to do is the first position, select our OmniLight and leave it there. Then using the move tool, move the OmniLight, and once it's in position, slide forward. Let's go to 10. Then again, move, slide up to say here, and you can see it's created like a little red scene at the bottom here. So once that's selected again, let's move to say 30, and again it's created another little scene, so it saves where the object's been placed. And now we're sort of simulating a person walking down the corridor throughout the floor plan and seeing sort of what they can see. So now we can move this all the way to the end because it's one straight line, and we'll set that to 150. Once that's all set, you can use this play button at the bottom. So as you can see, it went really quick and heaps of time at the bottom. Sorry, heaps of time at the end, so obviously something's wrong. So if we pause it, head back to the start, and you can use the slider to slowly pan through to see where it's gone wrong. So as I can see here, this endpoint should be right at the end at 150. So now if I start the animation again, see it slowly pans across. And now to edit that and create consistency throughout, the start's really quick and the end's really slow. So if we grab this point here, let's drag that up to 30. So that's looking a lot better, and I'm sort of happy with that. So now if we head into our perspective viewport, open that up. You can also run the animation here. You can see sort of simulates a person walking down the corridor and the lights, what they can see. Now once that's all set up and we want to export that, what we want to do, select what we want to export, it all, and use our pan tool to sort of position the floor plan in the viewport. Next thing is we want to click the F10 button on our keyboard to open up the render settings. Now in the render settings, you want to set the target to production rendering mode, the renderer to scanline renderer, and leave the quad for perspective. Now in the common parameters, we can, instead of it rendering a single image, and click active time segment, and that will select the active sort of animation at the bottom. We want to leave the area to render to view. Oops. So put that back to view. Now our output size, we have a whole selection here, but we want to leave the HD TV video and select our size. So for this example, I'll just use it 1280 by 720. Now again, we can scroll down, leave all these settings as default, and what we want to do next is in the render output dialog box, select files, and just select wherever we want to save it, and call it view analysis animation. Now here you can see the setup button. First thing you want to do is make sure it's set to AVI file. So you want to select AVI, and now you can use setup. So in setup, this is where you can set the compression. So you can leave it as uncompressed, or you have a few options, and the best option is MJPEG compressor. And here you can use a slider to pick the quality. For this example, we'll put out the best, we'll put it the best, which is 100. Click OK and click Save. So once we click Save, we head back into this dialog box, make sure everything's set, and hit Render. As you can see, it's rendering through the selected viewport. It gives us a preview up here, and you can see the progress and going through each frame to create the video. So now once that's done rendering, you can exit this preview here and open your file explorer wherever you save the files, and you'll see the video. Now once we open the video, you can see there that the animation has been created and it runs pretty nicely. So the quality isn't 100%, and you can change that in your render settings by just adjusting the aspect ratio here and the output size, and also the compression. Just if you want a high quality, make sure it's on 100% at a high output size. Thanks for watching.